Comfort Inn of Pittsburgh offers a cozy, welcoming room with free internet access. Enjoy the indoor pool area year-round and wake up to a complimentary breakfast every morning. When staying at the Comfort Inn, you can feel at ease knowing that your satisfaction is the most important thing to us.
You know, really kind of a back and forth game. The first half it was really close, and then you guys took the lead in the second half. Then the technical foul kind of changed the game a little bit. You guys built the lead, then it got kind of closer. I guess just, can you describe all the changes in the game? Like how was it being out on the floor and with all those changes?
It was definitely a game of runs. They started off on a big run. We kind of brought it back, and then they went on another run, and we brought it back. And then, like you said, we started the second half really good. We went on a big run. We really opened it up, and then the technical foul happened, and it just kind of really got us out of what we were doing well, and it just kind of slowed the game down, which is what they wanted. So, I mean, from that standpoint, it kind of helped them out. But it's one of those things where we just got to keep battling, and we know basketball is a game of runs, so we just got to maintain that and be able to manage that a little better.
Javis, what was Coach Muff saying whenever it got close? I think they hit those 2 threes after, or they hit the 3 free throws each. What was Coach saying after that?
He was just saying, just stay patient. I mean, like you said, it's fouls on threes. I mean, it's our mistakes. They weren't really making shots. It was we didn't communicate on a couple of them. Joe and Devon kind of got mixed up on a switch where they banged one and cut it to 3, but it was all just stay patient, knock down free throws. I mean, we led, like you said, in the second half. We got a big lead, so I mean, it was all about just staying patient and knocking down free throws, which we didn't do, but we knocked down enough to seal the win. So.
Right, and I guess you guys have 5 wins in a row. I guess we'll start with you, Javis. Just 5 wins in a row. How's that feel going into conference play?
Oh, it's great. It's really good, especially the start that we had. I mean, we know what it's like to be on the losing side of 2 straight, but we just keep finding ways to win, and that's the most important thing. That's the thing we preach. No matter what goes wrong or what happens, just find ways to win, because that's what really good teams do. That's what really great teams do. And we managed to do that the past 3 really, and hopefully we can build on it and use the next couple of days of practice to get better and get ready for our next conference game. So.
Yeah, Josiah, what does it feel like? 5 wins in a row, and just to be able to keep this lead you had in this game and get the win.
I mean, it feels good, obviously, anytime you get a win, especially when you get 5 in a row, and we won a couple real tough games. So it proves that we've gotten a lot better since last year. We've got a lot more leadership, and I think we're ready to get into conference play, and I think we can make a good run.
Has it been difficult at all with kind of the long layoffs in between games?
Absolutely.
How impressive is it that you guys have been able to come back and compete each time, even with the long breaks?
It's really tough, and I think it's pretty obvious. We started the last couple of games pretty slow after big breaks, but that's something we need to do better as a team to manage that. I mean, it's the schedule. I mean, we got to be able to stay competitive in practice, and we need to be able to adjust better.
Was there anything you guys were working on specifically in the holiday break you guys had, or?
Just staying like together. I mean, just running our offense. I mean, staying sharp, the feel for the ball, everything. You get breaks, you get to go home. The main thing is be able to keep your touch with the ball, being able to shoot it well, being able to handle it well. Like I said, run your offense sharp. It's more than that, and most importantly, being able to defend, because I mean that's what it really comes down to. So. Just like he said, competing in practice every single day. We have to do a way better job than that, and we've preached that for the past month and a half of competing a lot better, especially within ourselves, which we still have to get better at because it makes us a lot better. So that's the most important thing.
Good win for our program against what I believe is a very talented, athletic Arkansas Tech team, who I think the score down there is pretty misleading from the first time. They've been on a run in D2. They lost an exhibition game to SFA before coming here, but they compete. They're athletic. They got some bigs. They got some perimeter shooters. I thought our defense in the second half kind of set the tempo to give us the lead. Now our ability to hold on to that lead and maybe make it stand up wasn't very strong. Didn't do a great job at that. But other than that, we did some good things offensively. Did some good things defensively.
I guess in the second half you came out, got the lead, and then Devon had the turnover that led to Lamine being fouled. He took the free throws, and you had the technical. Then you guys started to build that run. Yeah, what was going right for you guys?
I thought defensively, just our pressure. You know, we really didn't give them anything easy. We got a lot of deflections in that second half. I remember Connor Kerr, Devon, you know, Lamine. I can remember Javis getting his hands on a lot of ball. You know, those kind of things. Even though maybe you don't get a steal for it, it disrupts their offense, gets them out of their flow. And I thought our pressure in the second half was a lot better. Once we kind of get in comfort zone of what they're trying to do and run, and defensively, I thought our preparation was pretty good and did a nice job. I think the battle on the boards, we ended up losing up at the first half. I thought that probably kept us in the game, maybe kept it close because I know we won the first half glass battle. But the second half, you know, they came out and did a better job. And then, you know, why do kids, you know, why do we foul three-point shooters? I don't know. I can't tell you that, but it stops clock. And then, you know, you foul one, stops clock, they get three, and then we miss front end, and they go down, hit another one off of fouls, and it has a 6-point run, and we miss two. So it kind of accumulates, and it takes away your lead. You guys get a little tight. They gain some confidence, and I mean, you see it in college basketball every time you turn on the TV and watch. I mean, it's a game of runs, a game of momentum. Can you stop those runs, and can you keep your momentum going?
A lot of threes from both teams in the first half. A lot of passing around the perimeter. Was that kind of the game plan going in?
No, we don't want to shoot a lot of threes. We're not a great three-point shooting team. We got some guys who can shoot it, and I want them to shoot it. But you know, we need to be an inside-out type team, and we've got good post players. And this game was really hard to play two posts just because of the zone, and I thought it put our offensively put us in a better position to score it, and I think that showed the second half. And so our bigs, you know, they didn't get a lot of time, but I thought they were pretty productive with the minutes they did get. And so it was good, did some good things, and so it was there's some positives to take from this. We're not going to see a bunch of zone, maybe Central Oak and one other team, or you know, maybe one or two other teams in our conference. So from that standpoint, if we can benefit from that, I think it may help us down the road.
Yeah, you guys are getting ready to get in the swing of MIAA play. 5 wins in a row under your belt. How much does that help going into?
I think this game is big just because it gets us a game under our belt. I don't think, you know, we play like we did tonight in an MIAA contest, even if it's at home, and I don't know if we were able to pull that off or handle that. So I thought we did. You know, this will benefit us. We got some great conditioning tonight. We got to work game situations. We got a crowd. We got, you know, just that type of atmosphere. So this game was beneficial, regardless of what happened. Obviously, it's great to get the win. That's what you play for. But I think it was beneficial for us just to have that game prior to going into Saturday.
This past month, you've had a couple of long layoffs. What does it say about the team being able to come out and compete, still build that win streak with breaks in the
I think it speaks highly of our resilience. It's not easy to come into practice every day, and we don't go very long. You know, it's hard to go long, and so our hour and a half, maybe 2 at the most, and try and keep them fresh, try and keep them sharp. And they respond well. I think it shows early in games, but later in games they kind of pick it up and get going a little bit better, and they did that tonight. Second half was good. You know, to build that 17-point lead, I thought was pretty significant, and it showed what we're capable of when we do guard defensively and get after people.
You got 4 players in double figures. You know, saw a lot. Trevor Gregory got a lot of good looks down low. Can you talk about his play?
Yeah, thought Trevor and Lamine both, and even Denton, even though he didn't score it much, did some good things. They just occupy a lot of space. They're good at finishing when they get it in there tight. They were good on the free throw line tonight, and that helps too. So, you know, it's just like I said. I would rather run more of a double post type game where we can get 2 in there at the same time and do some of that. But it worked out, and we were able to get that done. So it was positive.
The Holiday Inn Express of Pittsburgh has flexible meeting spaces, complimentary internet access, a free hot breakfast bar in the morning, and an indoor pool that the whole family will enjoy. Come book a room at the newest hotel in Pittsburgh, the Holiday Inn Express.